Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have a 1v1 wager. This is another wager from my Discord. The winner of this will be winning $10. It's not a big wager. Also, if you want to go ahead and check out my Discord and play in anything like this, I'll leave a link to it down below at the very top of the description. And then we're going to have Your Mama versus Boozy16. And then hopping right in, we are going to go ahead and we are going to see Your Mama win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they'll decide to go first. 40 versus 45. Opening hands, we have Natty Servant, Mine, Maximus, Droplet, Talons. And they have Right, Rhoda, Fogblade, Torn Scales, and Draco Steed. So we're going to see, another Brave Token Phantom Knight deck versus the, looks like to be Invoked Dogmaitka deck. They're going to activate Natty Servant. Go ahead, and then they are going to dump Apclone. You have 2 Natty in your list, correct? Well, it is new format, so yes, there would be 2 Natty Servant in the list. But they said no, I only play 1. Dump Apclone, go search, and then go grab Ecclesia. Apclone effect will now trigger, which will allow them to go ahead and search out the Schism, and then discard Dumping Schism, special summon out Maximus by banishing Apclone, and then they are going to activate the effect, and that will go ahead and dump. So dump the Construct and Ash. They're going to dump ReDoer and Link Spiders. So they are deciding to play this through. This kind of tells the opponent what kind of deck they're on. I feel like ReDoer, Link Spider, kind of shows, especially with 45, that it's like the Phantom Knight deck. Construct effect to go ahead and add back. That's going to add back Schism. And then summon out the Ecclesia effect. We'll now go grab Punishment. And then set. End phase, Ash effect, and then that can go search out Knight, and then pass turn. So, they have Winda, they have Punishment, they have Droplet, they have Knight, they draw and Lockbird, that's the 6th. Go ahead, activate Right. In response, they're going to chain Schism. So, Schism will banish, summon out Winda, then bring out the token, and then bring that out from deck. They're thinking here if they want to go ahead and do anything. They're going to activate the equip spell on the token, and then on the activation, they will go ahead and they're going to activate Punishment to out the token by dumping. So they're going to emit defeat right there, going on into the next game now. We're going to see the Phantom Knight player be going first, opening hands. We have Ecclesia, Talons, Ash, TC Boo, Imperm, couple going second cards. They have Torn Scales, the Aquamancer, D-Barrier, Right, and Boots. So that's a really good hand. They're going to activate, bring out token. Let's see if they know how to play it though. Bring out Journey. I already made a spreadsheet for this deck like a month ago. It's honestly like this build's easier to play than the other build. And the other build wasn't really like that hard to play. Go ahead, grab the Draco back. You just have to learn the deck first and learn how the cards interact and what you want to go for. And then the deck becomes a lot easier, but that's like every deck. Until you've actually played matches with it, decks can seem easier than they actually are. Draco back effect to go ahead and equip itself to the token, and then they're going to activate the Griffin to summon out. And then up next, special summon out Boots, get rid of those, go for Cherubini effect to go dump. The deck doesn't play the BAs, so they can't go ahead and do that here. Ancient Cloak, banish, go search. And then it's going to go search out Stained. Okay, deciding to play Stained. Torn Skills bring itself out. Stained the special summon out. Then, this is probably just a Rusty here, right? You go on the Rusty. Okay, they're going to overlay. Go for Sea Dragon. Sea Dragon effect, detach special summon out the Ancient Cloaks. It doesn't use Torn Scales effect to go ahead and discard the Aquamancer to go dump an Extender. And special summon out Aquamancer because they have the Brave token. Overlay for Break Sword. I think it's just wrong. I mean, it's still not bad though. Goes for F-Zero. Boots go search out Shade. And then they can activate the Shade, go in the Rusty. They grab Fogblade. Don't you just grab Shade and then Shade gets you 2 Fogblade anyways? I guess that plays in the Imperm, but next turn they could just Imperm you anyways to stop an interruption, and then okay, Aquamancer banish. I don't know, the F-Zero play do be weird though. They're gonna grab Right. So they decided to just not hand trap their opponent at all this turn. which was definitely an interesting choice. Like a place that you can ash Journey Effect when they try to go search out Griffin. You know, that's like a decent place to hit the deck. That stops an interruption. Then you could hold Imperm or use it on like Rusty. Or use it on like Anaconda or something. They just want to read the card in hand. Pass. Like, you definitely don't end with Cherubini. I'll tell you this. None of the spreadsheet combos end with Cherubini. I'll tell you that. Draw Fusion Destiny, especially through no hand traps when you open that broken of a hand. I think this was played really wrong. Then they're going to go ahead and activate Imperm on the F-Zero to negate that. And then Ecclesia. So special summon that out. Activate the effect. In response, they're going to chain Fogblade. And like Rusty would have been so good too, because let's say you get to go through with Rusty, right? You don't get hit with Imperm. You summon Rusty. You know, use Shade. You dump Fogblade. Now you have Rusty on board. If you ever use F-Zero effect, you can attach Breaksword. Fogblade eventually will fall off. They link away. Banish, Breaksword, pop. And like that's just another interruption through that. Then normal summon out Ash Blossom. Turn that into Amirage. Okay. I don't know why they made Amirage there. I guess that puts that puts an extra monster in graveyard for like a Maximus draw or something. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The Fogblade does fall off. Then they're gonna Anaconda effect. In response, they're gonna chain Griffin to negate that. They forgot to have the Fogblade fall off. Okay, there we go. Now up next, they're gonna activate Talons. Talons to draw. Talons draws into the Harpies and Mystic Mine. But that's actually not good here. Because they're going to Harpies, chain D-Barrier, call Fusion, which shuts off the Fusion Destiny. Then activate that effect to go ahead and equip. And this outs Mystic Mine. Set TC Boo, pass, draw Jackalope. They're going to go ahead and flip TC Boo here to force Cherubini to go to the graveyard. And then this will be able to go ahead and bounce Mystic Mine. Or they let them go ahead and bounce and then TC Boo, but then they just keep Cherubini. Yeah, like now they just keep Cherubini. There's 2 fairies on board. And then normal summon out Jackalope. Decides not to use the effect of it. Then Cherubini effect. Dump Ragged Gloves. Turn those into Unicorn. Unicorn effect. Spin back TC Boo. Fogblade, Banish, Summon. They admit defeat. So going on into game 3 now. We will go ahead and we are going to see this deck go first. Opening hands, we have Schism, Imperm, Nadir Servant, Prosperity, Judgment. They have Ancient Cloak, Boots, Dark Ruler, Droplet, Fogblade. They have a few going second cards. Maybe I should do a combo video on this deck with the Brave Token stuff. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Go ahead, Prosperity. Comment down below if you'd be interested in a video like that. I know the combo videos usually do at least like pretty decent. You know, they do take a little bit more work, honestly, but it wouldn't really take that much more work because I already have like the combos done. So looking at the banish, we see like the BLS link there. It's the only like interesting thing there. They also do decide to banish the Anaconda. And then look at the top 6, grab Alistair, put those back to the bottom of the deck now. And then they can normal summon out Alistair. Alistair effect goes through, go Surge, grab the Invocation, and then get rid of Alistair, Amirage, secure Gardena, and then activate Invocation, go for Makaba, banish Alistair, banish Secure, Invocation, grab back. Yup, you know, standard stuff. And then activate Nadir Servant. Nadir Servant will... Come on, there's nothing to think about. It's Nadir Servant. It's literally, like, you have to use this. Dump Apcalon, go grab Maximus. And then you're going to special summon out Maximus by banishing the Amirage. And then Maximus effect can go dump. Maximus will now go ahead and send the Ash Dragon and the Construct. They're going to send Breaksword and Redoer. And then set Judgment, set Schism, set Imperm, End Phase, Ash Dragon effect. And Ash will go ahead and summon out. They're going to not summon out. They're just going to grab Knight. Okay, they could have, you know, summoned Ecclesia. Ecclesia effect, go grab Knight. Pass, draw Dasher. Horrible draw. Normal summon out the Ancient Cloak. Then special summon out Boots. Then they're going to set Dark Ruler before going into a Cherubini Beanie. They let that summon go through. They don't go ahead and stop this. They're going to let the cost go through for the Aquamancer. Then Aquamancer, banish. Go ahead, search out right. Then activate right. In response, they're going to chain judgment, pay 4,000. Pay 4,000, flip Schism. Go ahead, stop that. And then droplet. Getting rid of Fog Blade, negate Makaba. Fog Blade banished, a special summon out Boots. Okay. That gets banished because Fog Blade, and they just Schism to out Rusty. Yeah, just Torn Scales trigger. It's not, yeah. Also, Torn Scales, if you read it, it doesn't say like when a Phantom Knight is banished, so it wouldn't trigger there. But banish summon window, and also they would have to activate it, and I don't. Well, they probably would activate it because they have Dark Ruler. I misplayed very badly. Shake my head. Agreed. They draw Nadir Servant. Hey, hey, Nadir Servant. Imagine they're just playing 3 of it. It's like, yeah, new format, but if Prosperity reveals multiple of it, yo, I'm out. DC disconnected. Oops, misclick. Oh yeah, there's GG's there. So we're gonna see the Phantom Knight player go ahead and emit defeat. Even while opening up like the Dark Ruler droplet, they weren't able to end up breaking through the board. They also did see like Dasher, Fog Blaze. That, you know, they had a few good cards, a few not so great cards. You know, the deck, a lot of people haven't actually started testing the deck until like yesterday. Today is one day after the ban list. You're going to see this like a day later, though. Yeah, a lot of people haven't actually started testing this deck a lot, though, so a lot of people don't really know how to play it properly. So maybe I should make the combo video. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. But with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and see your mama win the $10. Again, make sure to go ahead and check out my Discord. There's always tournaments being hosted on there, 1v1 wagers and stuff. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.